Artie, would you tell me to clean my nose? Would you tell me to clean my nose? Keith Artie.
Madam Toastmaster, fellow Toastmasters, yes. You ever notice referee hand signals and subtle messages we use to tell people to clean their nose? Instead of just telling them to clean their nose, it's like we're afraid of some electric bolt coming from the sky if we're truthful to people like that. Hey, tail! Man, you know you have things hanging from your nostrils that shouldn't be seen in public. Oh! Sorry, Dale. I didn't mean to be so truthful. There are other areas where we're a little afraid of that electric bolt if we're truthful, like our partners or spouses change in weight, or our fellow members' not-so-good speech. But despite that fear, there are times that we need to share that truthful feedback. There are times where I need to have that mirror held up to see those areas to clean that are hidden. There are times that we need to hold up that mirror to our family, our friends, our colleagues, those in our inner circle, so they can see the action, behavior, or words that may lead us to the road of regret. See, in this American Idol-style feedback society in which we live, too often we choose the path of Paula. Keith, baby, your nose is great. You don't need to clean anything. Smiles husband parade, baby. And too often we choose the path of Randy. Yo, man, Keith, you got a couple issues with your nose. But if you put a nose ring in there, nobody will notice. Yo, man. More often, we need to choose the path of Simon. Mr. Hardy, your nose is a mess. You need to clean it up. It's difficult to share that kind of feedback with people. It's difficult to hold up that mirror and let people know areas that may be leading them to that road of regret. Miguel needed that mirror. Hey, Miguel, how's the weather? Oh, I'll tell you in 82 days when I get out, Pete. I was having a conversation, I was talking with Miguel in the Ramsey County workhouse. Trying to come up with small talk. For those of you who don't know, a workhouse is like a part-time jail, where the inmate, or resident, leave and go to work, and then they come back in the evening and weekend for jail. And to make small talk, we jokingly ask, how's the weather? Because you truly can't appreciate weather until you're a free person. So Miguel, what got you in here? Miguel told me his story. He said his friends would jokingly warn him about his temper, but they never really held up that mirror. Oh, Miguel, chill out. It's gonna be okay. Hey, don't cross Miguel. Don't get on his wrong side. Hey, if you're a friend of Miguel, he will fight for you till the end. One night, Miguel told me, he went to a bar with his girlfriend. A man hit on her, and then Miguel hit him. Assault and battery, 90 days. Hey, Keith, how's the weather? I'll tell you in 22 days. You see, I wasn't having that conversation with Miguel in my usual capacity of representing Toastmasters of other organizations. I was having a conversation with Miguel as his cellmate. Keith, man, What's a guy like you doing in a place like this? And so I told Miguel my story. It was August 31st, Friday night, 2001, and I was ready to party. I had the right clothes, the right amount of money, and the right rental car. My Corvette was in the shop again. I was on my way to a great summer evening of fun. On my way to the party, I went to the one place that most of us in this room probably go if we live near one. That's right, Target. Got what I needed on the Midway Target, St. Paul, heading out of the parking lot. Had two ways to get to the highway to head to my party, going left, which is the way I usually go, or to turn right, which for some reason that evening I chose. Now my friends had jokingly warned me about my driving. Hey, Keith, slow down. This isn't a day I want to talk to the police face to face. Keith, watch where you're going, man. You're going to back into that tree. You ride with Keith at night, you better wear a hard hat. They never really warned me that there'd be some path of regret I'll travel down. Got to the place I was going to turn right, and I remembered to look to my left, oncoming traffic, pedestrian. Look to my right, see if any cars turning in, any pedestrian. Took one more quick left, turn to my left, and then turned my car to my party, and poof. It wasn't a smack, like I hit a tree my friends had warned me about. Poof. Oh my God, it's a dog. Parked the car, got out, and then people were gathering, and the screaming had started. And I looked down on the ground in front of my car, and there was my grandfather. It wasn't really my grandfather. It was an elderly African man who could have been my grandfather. Oh my God. Then everything was a blur. Police came, went to the station, filled out reports, taken home, had a good crowd of friends. And the next morning at 8:30, I made a call that would change my life. I was just talking with the police officer. I asked, "How's the gentleman?" "Oh, Mr. Hardy. He died in surgery at 3:30 this morning." Still can't believe those words. And as Miguel and I talked, he said, "If I said something that offends you, would you tell me? Fellow Toastmasters and friends, if I had a behavior, an action that was leading me down the wrong road, would you show me that mirror?" Indeed,